Greetings, welcome. My name is Rajiv Makhni. The show is the Cell Guru Show, and boy, to have an incredible show for you. We'll start it off with the Samsung A52s 5G. A series, very reliable series from Samsung. They've really taken this forward, the successor to the Samsung A52. But again, did they do enough? It's exciting mid-premium range smartphone, but this mid-premium range is where the most amount of competition is. Redmi Earbuds 3 Pro, new TWS earbuds from Xiaomi, good fit, everything is okay, but the case is very heavy and the sound was also okay. Then the Mi Band 6 versus the Huawei Band 6, the most asked question in terms of fitness band. Which one is a better fitness band tracker and why? We'll tell you exactly why. And of course, what to expect at Apple's big event. That is the big one. And of course, our top story has to be what to expect at Apple's big event. This is the big one, Apple's biggest event of 2021. Of course, new phones, the iPhone 13 series, which will have a lot more things. The rumor, better portrait video, better processor, the Watch Series 7, AirPods 3, and maybe even the other big one is iPad, the mini iPad with almost no border.
Apple fans have a reason to celebrate. September is here and Apple has issued the invite for its annual fall event where it talks everything iPhone. And here's what you can expect. Like last year, the 2021 lineup of iPhones is expected to range in 4 different sizes, starting from the mini going all the way to the Pro Max. However, rumors suggest that Apple might skip the iPhone 13 branding for the new iPhones. One of the more visible improvements expected is a smaller notch as well as a slightly thicker size to accommodate larger batteries. Next, the Pro models in the 2021 lineup of iPhones should come with 120Hz displays that will make using the interface feel even smoother. The biggest upgrade will be to the camera system, where all the sensors will have better low light capabilities. Night mode in particular should get a significant boost with the ability to detect stars. Additionally, the cameras could have improved stabilization for video to keep subjects in focus, along with portrait mode support in videos to give a stunning depth of field effect similar to portrait mode for photos. Powering the phones will be a new and improved Apple A15 processor, and yes, the iPhones will be 5G capable, of course. Moreover, leaks suggest that the 2021 iPhone series could connect directly to satellites for emergency communications when out of cellular coverage. Fans of wearable have reason to be excited as well, as the Apple Watch Series 7 is rumored to get a significant overhaul starting with the design. The new watches are expected to ship in bigger sizes, 41 and 45 mm, though the case size might not go up significantly due to the thinner bezels. Finally, Apple will also debut updated AirPods. The original AirPods haven't got an upgrade in a while, and all signs point out to a design inspired by the AirPods Pro with a shorter stem. Scheduled for September 14th, it's not long before we should have all the details on Apple's portfolio for 2021, and the new iPhones should launch ahead of Diwali in India.
Our next big story is the Samsung A52s 5G. Now, Samsung does a pretty good job with the A series. Aggressive, premium looks, clean and minimalistic design on this one. 6.5-inch Super AMOLED display, and you know, Samsung always does great displays. Then 120Hz refresh rate on that came as a bit of a surprise. Snapdragon 778G, great processor, IP67 rating, expandable storage and 3.5mm headphone jack. So all those sound good. Then the camera department also pretty good. Quad rear cameras, battery, a 5000 mAh battery with a 25-watt fast charger. And yes, it is in the box. Let's take a look at our review.
After delivering a series of hits with the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3 and the Z Fold 3, Samsung is shifting focus to the mid-range market. Now, the premium mid-range market is chock full of smartphone options. From speed to cameras to design or even gaming features, the competition isn't backing down. Can Samsung balance feature set with a classic design? Let's find out in the Cell Guru review of the Samsung Galaxy A52s 5G. Minimalism is the name of the game when it comes to the Samsung A52s 5G. You'll find clean lines and understated elegance. The back of the phone is striking in how it lacks any sharp bumps, gradients or shiny elements. The phone is available in a range of pastel shades, but the matte white variant shines through with its downplayed flair. The entire construction is polycarbonate, but the phone feels premium to the touch with no flex. The side of the phone has a glossy metallic finish that unfortunately attracts fingerprints. Moving over to the front, you can see some corners were cut. The large bezels taken away from the upmarket feel of the phone and are unexpected from a premium mid-range phone. What doesn't disappoint, however, is the 6.5-inch Super AMOLED screen. The 120Hz panel has impeccable color accuracy and goes as high as 800 nits for outdoor visibility. We took it out and about to test the display, and text remains perfectly visible even under direct sunlight. The screen is also perfectly suited for multimedia consumption. More so when combined with the stereo speakers. Samsung has partnered with Dolby to optimize the speakers for Atmos content. Volume levels are adequately high and there's a depth to the sound you don't often get from phones. Yes, there's even a bit of bass. Elsewhere, the phone's in-display fingerprint reader stands out for its quick unlock speeds. On the performance side of things, the Samsung A52s 5G is powered by a Snapdragon 778G chipset. The octa-core processor gives the phone plenty of grunt for day-to-day tasks, but is far from the most powerful option in the segment. Everyday tasks are no hassle for the phone, and if all you do is surf the web, look up social media or take calls, the A52s will be up for the task. Gaming too is handled fairly well, though you might have to drop a few settings. Avid gamers might want to seek more performance-oriented alternatives. On the software side, there is Android 11 on board with One UI. The phone has plenty of options to customize the interface to your liking. However, the sheer amount of bloatware and third-party applications are a letdown to the premium experience Samsung is going for. Samsung is going big with the cameras, but the star of the show is the 64-megapixel primary camera. This is paired with a 12-megapixel ultra-wide shooter as well as 5-megapixel cameras for macro photos and depth sensing. No, there is no telephoto camera here. Photos from the main camera are rather good, though they have the telltale signs of aggressive HDR. This is particularly noticeable when capturing skies or clouds. Photos also end up slightly overexposed for a brighter image. Look closely and you'll find a good amount of detail in the images, and the camera does a decent job in low light too. Samsung has done a good job at handling distortion with the 12-megapixel ultra-wide sensor on the A52s 5G, and capturing wide landscapes of large groups of people is not an issue. We also like the macro camera that packs enough detail to take usable close-ups. Cropping is not an issue. Finally, portrait mode is very good, though the camera does trip up occasionally with hair. Over on the front is a 32-megapixel selfie camera that takes detailed shots. That said, once again, images look a bit overexposed and you can notice a fair amount of skin retouching, which you may or may not like. Thanks to the frugal processor and large 4500 mAh battery, the Samsung A52s 5G delivers a long-lasting battery life. In fact, with moderate use, we clocked almost 2 days of use on a single charge. Charging speeds, however, lag behind the competition, with the phone supporting a maximum of 25 watts of charging speeds. Priced starting at Rs 35,999, the Samsung A52s 5G brings a lot to the table. The design stands out and the performance is adequate. The primary camera in particular delivers the goods, and the battery life will go 2 days easily. The phone isn't the absolute best value in the segment, however, for fans of Samsung phones, the A52s 5G is a great option in the premium mid-range segment.
Earbuds coming up for a review, the Redmi Earbuds 3 Pro. Not that impressed by these affordable TWS earphones from Redmi, of course, plastic matte case. The case is very, very heavy, powered by a Qualcomm chipset, dual dynamic drivers on this one, multi-touch controls that are actually available on this. The Qualcomm aptX codec is also built in, super low latency mode therefore, but somehow I wasn't all that impressed with the sound. The other things are good, 30-hour playback time, 7 hours on a single charge, IPX4 rating, but once again, why do you buy TWS earbuds? They've got to sound good, right? These are priced at about 3,000 rupees, but not that good of a sound signature.
Xiaomi is known to offer great value smartphones, but is relatively new to the audio category and is yet to taste a similar kind of success. The true wireless earbuds segment picked up a lot of traction over the past year in India, and the same momentum is also being carried in 2021. The main reason for this uptick is the rise of budget TWS earbuds in India. Recently, Xiaomi made its comeback with the Redmi Earbuds 3 Pro, but with an asking price of 3,000. Does it offer more than the competition? Let's find out. Coming to the design of the Redmi Earbuds 3 Pro, the case is thick, oval-shaped and has a matte finish. We prefer those over glossy and shiny charging cases that can easily get damaged. The only downside is the case is slightly larger than expected and not very compact. The entire case is made up of plastic, which is acceptable at this price point. But the quality is not up to the mark and feels quite flimsy. The hinge is also not sturdy enough and wobbles quite a bit and does put a question mark on the longevity of the product. We noticed that once the buds are out of the case, it doesn't stay flat on the surface and topples over easily. While it doesn't matter in everyday usage, these are tiny things that show the attention to detail in the design. Moving on, you get a Type-C port on both the cases and an indicator light on the front. Once you pop open the lid, the buds are neatly placed inside a rubberized cavity. The buds are pill-shaped and fairly thick. Also, we felt the capsule-shaped design for the earbuds was very odd. Another challenge was to find the right fit. It took us a while to figure out how to wear them, but once inside the ears, the fit is quite snug. There are multiple ear tips inside the retail box that should help with the fit. The earbuds are light and can be worn reasonably well for long hours. The earbuds are also protected by IPX4 rating, which makes them splash and waterproof. With most earbuds these days, there is a dedicated app from where you can tweak controls to your choice. Sadly, the Redmi Earbuds 3 Pro is severely limited in that area. There is no app support and the controls are pretty odd too. Double tap to play or pause music and accept or reject calls is standard, but to long press to change a song felt odd. Thankfully, it does have veer detection to play or pause music. Also, for those who care, these buds can work in single bud mode as well. Talking about how the earbuds sound, Redmi Earbuds 3 Pro comes with a dual driver setup. The dynamic driver is supposed to take care of the lows, while the balanced armature is to separate the highs from the mids. The earbuds handle the lows and mids very well but lack the impact when it comes to the highs. The bass is not that strong. Thankfully, the earbuds have a clear sound profile. While there is a general lack of liveliness in the music, it doesn't sound harsh or unpleasant. The audio quality doesn't deteriorate when you increase the volume and music sound fine even during long streaming sessions. Taking calls on the Redmi Earbuds 3 Pro turned out to be a little inconsistent. There were times when we went through the calls seamlessly, but there were also moments when the person on the other kept complaining. Xiaomi claims that the Redmi Earbuds 3 Pro can offer a total of 7 hours of battery, while users can squeeze in an additional 30 hours from the charging case. It will serve consumers well, which appreciates longer battery life on their earbuds. Priced at Rs 2,999, Xiaomi's idea with the Redmi Earbuds 3 Pro is to provide a truly wireless experience at an affordable price. It somewhat manages to achieve that, but leaves scope for a lot of improvements in terms of design, software support, and mediocre audio performance. We would recommend skipping this one as there are better alternatives.
Let's take a quick break right now. On the show, when we come back, lots more happening. Now let's do a story everyone has been talking about, and I think we're going to do this in detail. The Mi Band 6 versus the Huawei Band 6. Popular fitness trackers both have an AMOLED display, both really do a great job, but you have to remember, only one of them can be better than the other. Let's find out which one wins this war.
Smart fitness trackers may have been in the market for over half a decade now, but their popularity remains as strong as ever despite having to live under the shadows of smartwatches. Numerous companies are still churning yearly iterations of these wearables for health-conscious consumers. Most recently, we have seen Xiaomi and Huawei release their latest fitness trackers, the Xiaomi Mi Smart Band 6 and Huawei Band 6. And both are appealing choices for those looking to get into the fitness game. But which is the right one for you? We find out in our Cell Guru review. Finally, there are two fitness trackers that are visually different from one another. And the first big difference clearly is in the design. Xiaomi relies on the curves for the design of the Mi Band 6, while the Huawei Band 6 sports corners and edges. As for the screen, the displays on both models are now larger compared to their respective predecessors. The Huawei Band 6 features a big rectangular 1.47-inch, whereas the Mi Band 6 comes with a pill-shaped 1.56-inch full screen. Both displays are AMOLED and have a screen brightness that is strong, and viewing it in the sunlight is no problem. The Huawei Band 6 has a smartwatch-like design, reminiscent of the Huawei Watch Fit watch. And it's impossible not to recognize the Huawei Band 6 wins here for delivering an experience closer to smartwatches. While the Mi Smart Band 6 has a buttonless design, Huawei has included a single power and a function button on its wearable. The Mi Smart Band 6 is also significantly lighter at 12.8 grams compared to the Huawei Band 6, which tips the scale at 18 grams. One of the important areas when designing a fitness tracker is whether the case offers protection against water and dust penetration. Both models are protected against water up to 15 meters, making them suitable for use while swimming. Fitness trackers are also known for their colorful bands, and here Xiaomi offers more variety with 6 color options, whereas there are only 4 hues with Huawei's Band. Fitness trackers are only as good as the features they offer, and both devices come packed with them. Starting with what's on the display, the Mi Smart Band 6 has no less than 80 plus built-in watch faces, ensuring that users will have no shortage of customization options. In comparison, Huawei has limited watch faces, but some of them are interesting and nice looking. In the fitness tracking part, the Mi Band 6 has advanced 30 training modes. However, the Huawei Band 6 goes even further, offering 96 exercise modes. On both devices, users can track various outdoor activities such as running, cycling, swimming, rowing, yoga, badminton, and Pilates. The two devices are able to detect training automatically. As usual, a user can record their walking, running, or cycling routes through the individual apps linked to their phone's GPS. Both the Mi Band 6 and Huawei Band 6 can monitor heart rate, blood oxygen saturation, sleep quality, stress level, and female health tracking. All data extracted by the wristbands are automatically stored in their respective official apps, that are the Mi Fit and Huawei Health app. We tested the main features and found the performance satisfactory on both products. On Huawei Band 6, however, at times the BPM monitor showed inaccurate numbers, but nothing glaring. As with all modern smart fitness trackers, both the Mi Band 6 and Huawei Band 6 can mirror cell phone notifications, reject phone calls, control tracks on music streaming platforms, and take pictures with a smartphone via a remote shutter. Fitness trackers are typically not as demanding on the battery life as smartwatches. Both the Mi Smart Band 6 and Huawei Band 6 have great battery lives, allowing one to charge once and leave it running for days on end. Both of them claim to offer 14 days of battery life with regular usage, but we found the Huawei Band 6 to offer a slightly better battery backup. Additionally, Huawei Band 6 has fast charging, giving wearers 2 days worth of runtime from just 5 minutes of charging. Priced at $4,490 for the Huawei Band 6 and $3,499 for the Mi Band 6, the Huawei Band is a better choice, and it delivers a new design, bright screen, and fitness tracking with almost 100 training modes, giving it a big advantage over its competition and well worth the price.
Oh boy, I am actually exhausted bringing this show to you. Great fun having you with me this week. I do look forward to seeing you next week. So much happening, including the new iPhones. All that coverage on the Cell Guru Show. Join me then.